Hi, my name's Levon. Welcome to Restaurant Secrets. Got a real special episode for you today. As you can see, we're not in the Clayoven kitchen. We're in fact in the beautiful kitchen of the brand new Brilliant Gastro by Chef Dipna Anand. Chef Dipna, thank you so much for having us today. Thank you for taking the time out. I know you've just been opening, so I'm sure you're extremely busy.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Brilliant Gastro has been really busy. It's been amazing, a great start for us and a real buzz about this place. And my new kitchen, I'm loving it. And I'm especially loving it thanks to your staff.
Oh, thank you. No, it's a beautiful kitchen. It's you said it was a tough one. You were doing a transition from a completely gas kitchen to a new all-electric kitchen.
I had a few sleepless nights thinking, how are we going to transition from a gas kitchen to an electric kitchen? But here we are, and it's worked out wonderfully. And
fantastic.
I now believe in, electric clay ovens and an electric Robato grill,
amazing.
and the perfect quality of foods, and the food speaks for itself. So no, it's been a journey, but it's been a great one and a real learning curve. And I think that's the beauty of this world of food, is always evolving and you're always learning. And then you've got Dad now as well, who's
oh, hello, hi Uncle, hi, how you doing? All right.
Who's always part of all the filming when we're here. Dad has been at the forefront of our brand, as you know.
Yes.
And now it's time for us to pay back.
Carrying the mantle, there's a lot of weight on your shoulders.
Yeah.
So yeah, Uncle, so much thanks for joining us. So you must be so proud of what Dipna's achieved.
We are. It's taken us to another sort of level. It's a big achievement as well for the rest of the people, that what you guys can do with sort of things which are going to help us producing the food and the quality.
I mean, we transitioned, Levon, as you know, from a restaurant to a pub. It almost seemed like we did this overnight. It's a learning curve, and we're still learning. Yesterday we started the specials menu. One more thing I'd really like to say is that our chefs are the happiest I've ever seen them, because they love their new kitchen and they love their pieces of kit as well.
Amazing.
So when happy chefs means happy customers.
There's love,
There's a
loving
formula
the food,
there.
and you know that love transmits to the
100%, I
client.
truly believe that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
are we ready to do some cooking?
Yeah, let's crack on. So as you know, this is Restaurant Secrets. So what secret tips or recipes are you willing to give away? I know Uncle's just been in. I think he's gone to check. Have you run it all past him? Because he's got my mobile number. I don't want him calling me getting angry.
Yeah, let's not tell him for now. But here we go. We've got some U5 prawns in here, Levon, and these work so well on our robata. It's actually one of my favourite dishes. I've been eating too many of these, so I've gone in with some olive oil, some lemon juice. As you know, lemon works really well with prawns, and then we spice it up. But one thing with the prawn is you don't want to overpower with flavour.
Let the prawn be the prawn.
Yeah, and also like your ginger garlic paste. Now in Indian cooking, we use ginger garlic paste in like bucket loads. But one thing we found with this recipe is it doesn't need so much, and because it's quite sticky as well. So you've got to think about, using the grill and which ingredients work well. So here we go. Smoked paprika, one of my secrets.
Paprika,
One of my secrets, which gives I keep saying automatic tandoori flavour. That's a little secret, so don't tell anyone about that. That is truly a secret. And then red chilli powder.
Red chilli.
Spice it up a bit with the green chilli. So the green chilli is the one you get on the tip of your tongue straight away. And the red chilli is
This is just pure blended green chilli, nothing else in that?
Bird's eye green chilli.
Oh,
so yeah, really hot. Garam masala. And then I'm going to add a little bit of salt as well, just for seasoning, just a tiny bit of salt. Got 4 U5s here.
I love all the colours on your spice. The spice,
nice, isn't it? This is a dream. And the chefs can move it over to that side or this side, so it works in both areas. So I am just going to marinate these, and I always get this question: how long do you leave to marinate?
Yes.
But imagine in a restaurant, in a restaurant kitchen, you don't know how many customers you're going to get. It's quite unpredictable sometimes, the trade. In fact, only yesterday we was like running short of prawns. because one table ordered like 7 portions,
Just
and then we had
kept
to
on,
marinate on the spot. The
Oh.
beauty of this dish is you don't have to leave to marinate. You can overnight, but you literally...
And the flavour's there to complement, as I say, you want
100%,
still the
100%.
protein to come through.
Definitely, you want that flavour, you want that meatiness of that prawn, and that is a simple marinade that's going to work so well.
That looks great.
We then-
Ken, you get in? Ken, let's show Ken this. Look at that. Oh, so those are marinated up nicely now.
Perfect. Now here you're a grill specialist, so I'm going to put you to the test here.
Yeah.
My job was marinating them. Yours is going to be cooking.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right, here we
Let's do
go. Oh, look at that. You can hear the sizzle already. Check this out.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's beautiful.
I love that sizzle. I love that.
No, it's like an amazing sound. The flames produced and everything coming off it, you wouldn't think
You wouldn't.
that's coming off an electric
wouldn't.
grill.
This is a fantastic piece of kit because you don't really have much to do, right, as a chef?
That's amazing.
So my tandoori chef and grill chef
said
is
they're
the
very
same.
happy.
Well, it's the same person.
Yes.
Because whilst the grill is going on here, you can be, you know, making some naan bread at the same time.
That's great. So it's increased the efficiency of the kitchen.
definitely.
Fantastic how it didn't stick there.
Yeah.
You know, it's especially on stainless steel bars. That's where you have that real heat. So it shows the heat that's being produced. The grill is at 450 degrees centigrade. It's
Sure
that heat
is.
that enables you to not have products stick on the bars. So,
So I think Livon, is that the mistake that people make? Like the reason it does stick is because it's not hot enough.
Yes.
Told you I'm learning.
When you baste as you go.
Yeah, you can just baste as you go. I don't want to touch it, so I just normally like.
But that's what it is, because the way that this unit works, the actual top of the lava stones in the pit gets so hot that as the fat and oil renders and drops down, it burns off. So you get that real kind of charcoal flavour from electric.
Is that from the that flavour from the lava stones?
From the lava stones.
Oh,
they get the
right,
top of them
okay.
gets so hot that it mimics what would happen with charcoal. As the fat renders, drops down into the charcoal pit, then you get
Very
that burnt
interesting
fat
to
flavour.
know. So what I like to do, you don't have to do this, but I just like, especially my portion, just garnish my prawns with some fresh mint. Squeeze an extra lemon on the top if you like, but mint and prawns, you just can't go wrong. They are perfectly cooked. You can just feel that.
That's nice having that level there as well, just to kind of
You can hold
just
it.
slow
yeah.
cook,
'Cause
get
you
the
know-
nice char, sear.
That's it. And you know, the good thing is, when someone orders, they say, we'll have our mix through in about 15 minutes. You can hold it up there and it
Yeah.
retains the moisture just so perfectly.
Yeah, it's like instead of having a hot hold, really, you just bang, that's it.
Yep. There we go. Baste a little bit
wow.
more butter.
You can't have too much.
Yeah,
in
my
eyes.
dad's favourite that is. There we go. Now we do serve 2 per portion. You don't
one-
get
oh.
4 in a portion, guys. So
And one for Uncle as well.
one for Uncle, yeah, for sure. He's gonna love that. Let's put it there. Don't forget that fresh mint. I love fresh mint. And literally a little bit of fresh chopped coriander, and that's
Beautiful.
all you need.
That is
Check
wonderful.
out
That is stunning.
our tandoori prawns cooked on the
I'm
rabata.
salivating already. It looks, it looks fantastic.
Right, Livon, there you go.
Well, that looks amazing. I can't wait to dig in. Please, after you. Ladies
right.
first. Save some for us, though. Yeah?
I will.
Oh, it's running away. Wow,
Perfect.
beautiful.
Meaty. Cooks so well.
You can get the gram masala, the spices you've used coming through, the lemon. Beautiful.
Oh, it's spicy.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's like it's a slow burn. It comes in afterwards. Again, you just can't, it doesn't taste like it's cooked on an electric grill really. And just look at the color, the caramelization that's come from it. Wow.
And the moisture inside.
Yes. I'm going to carry
Speaks
on.
for itself.
We'll leave some for you, Ken. Don't worry. So now we're doing the second dish that you're, so kind of you to, do a second dish. I wasn't expecting this. So this is like a,
Tandoori burger. We offer it here with our masala fries. But again, we spoke about using yogurt on the grill, and
Yes.
not only on this grill, but any grill. It can be a little bit tricky
Yes.
because it does stick. And you were saying, how do we combat that? But there's ways around it. So I've gone in with the oil. That's going to help. Ginger garlic paste.
Also having that heat from the grill, such a hot grill will really do that.
Green
Oil.
chili.
Yep.
And then, did you think the prawns were spicy?
No, oh, good. I can take spice.
Whoa.
Hotter the
Okay.
better.
We've got some here, white vinegar.
Yep.
That tenderizes the
White
meat.
vinegar.
Yep, helps to tenderize. So I've gone in with that. Smoked paprika,
Oh,
my
your
favourite.
favourite. I was
I'm
gonna
using
say.
loads of this nowadays. You know, can I just say I never used to.
I need to buy stock in it.
Remember that automatic tandoori
Yes,
flavour?
automatic.
And then this is, you don't have to use this. It's really optional food colour. You don't have to. But
Just to give it that traditional
just to give
colour.
it that, yeah, nice colour, you know, makes it tandoori. A little bit of turmeric, not too much. A little bit of garam masala in there. We've got some cumin powder, some red chili powder for that hotness, more hotness, because you said you like it. Spicy, there we go. And then some salt. So this is one of my favourite herbs,
Yeah.
dried fenugreek leaves. And you just literally crush as you put in. Mix this all together.
Oh, well, it looks
And
lovely.
again, you know, you just want to keep it simple.
The best recipe is just keep it simple, get the
simple.
flavours in there. Overcomplicate it sometimes. You end up trying to hide things a little
Yeah,
bit.
and you don't need to do that. You know, I always taste. Live on, grab a spoon and taste.
Yeah. Really good.
Good?
You can really imagine how the chicken's going to taste now.
More white vinegar. I thought it
Bit
needed a bit of
acidity.
a bit more of a tang. All right, and then just go in with
Yeah.
your chicken thighs. So literally all in there, no messing around. And then, again, we do this a day before.
Sure.
We do, and then leave
I'm sure
it to
we've got
marinate.
some we've made
We
earlier.
have. And then just make sure. But again, you know, I get it that you want it to be really nice and flavoursome, leave it overnight. But what do you do in a busy kitchen when you suddenly run out? When we
Yeah.
suddenly run out, this is what we do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's still going to taste great.
Got such impactful flavours.
That's it.
Yeah, again, you don't need to overly, you know, wow, yeah, looks good.
Right, here we go.
Oh, wonderful.
Whoa. Wow, look at that.
Stunning. That is just pure infrared heat.
Oh, is that what they call it?
It's
See,
just pure heat.
I need to learn the names of this.
The lingo.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
And would
Again,
you, and
electric.
do you think that's okay?
Perfect.
Huh?
Perfect. I'll just get the tongues there. You kind of,
Okay.
you know, we'd never imagined
Shall we
that
do 2 chicken
that
burgers?
is cooked. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
We'll leave the rest to marinate for overnight.
sure. But again, you just wouldn't imagine that coming from an electric grill.
You know, when that happened on the first day we used this grill, I was like, is that supposed to happen? Is that okay? Shall I ring Livon and ask him if it's okay? And already you get that,
See, it's not
Colour.
stuck. It's not sticking.
and that's because it's hot
Electric,
enough.
uncle.
He never believed
pretty-
in electric before the Brilliant Gastro. Neither did I, to be honest. I was a
those
bit
that-
Heat
scared.
is there.
For those of you at home that don't know, we're amongst restaurant royalty here with Gulu Anand, the founder of the original Brilliant restaurant in Southall, which really was a beacon shining light on the
Yes,
Indian cuisine in London and the UK, really. And now the next generation's taken on the mantle.
I like the heat. It's evenly spread, isn't it?
He doesn't like to reminisce.
Yeah. And I found a little secret for these.
Perfect. So that's the using the levels to toast the buns.
Yeah.
Very,
That's what we
yeah,
use
very,
it for.
yeah, very
That's what we
versatile.
use that for.
Yeah, yeah.
See, look
You
at the
can melt-
tandoori chef.
Then you can melt cheese up
That's
there.
it. Yeah.
So those are cooking, those are cooking awesome. So tell us, over the years, you must have cooked for so many VIPs. Who have you been most nervous for,
Ooh,
apart from
who
me
did-
today?
Well,
We've
King
had-
Charles has been
Yeah.
Wow.
to the Brilliant in Southall.
Wow.
They're trying to get him here now, so
Yeah.
that was quite nerve-wracking because
I can
obviously
imagine.
there was a lot of preparation. There was like they had to do swabs before they come in. There was a lot of security
Security, of
measures
course.
and things like that. But he loved the food.
Yeah? Wasn't too
He
spicy for him?
No, he loved it.
Oh, he likes it
yeah,
spicy.
and he was tasting the naan bread fresh out the clay oven.
You didn't
and
get him
was
to
just
put his hand in there?
No, we didn't. Maybe we shouldn't when he comes next, because he likes cooking, right? And he's a big foodie.
We
So
cooked tandoori salmon for him.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Amazing.
Okay.
we'll take over.
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you.
That looks really good.
got the thumbs up, seal of
That's
approval
it, that's
from,
it, seal
from
of-
Dad.
You know, the other good thing about this electric robata is that it's big. The surface area is big, and obviously tandoori chef is very strict, and they have to be about vegetarian items. So you can see we've got our different colour tongs.
Yes.
He has a separate section where he does his oil and his butter for meats, and then he has his oil and his butter for
Keeping it separate.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
and then
very
his naan
important.
bread he has separate. This is great for that.
Yeah, the speed
And
rail.
then obviously we have this section to keep everything separate. And that's so, I know it sounds like, oh, that's just a small thing, but actually it's not, and we have
Well,
to
it's
be...
the devil's in the detail,
It's it,
you know.
it's it, yeah.
So the menu from the original Brilliant, it's evolved, huh? There's some classics that you would never...
We would never let go of. We had to bring them with
your
us.
customers would never let you.
Oh.
Well, yeah, what would you say the main differences are between the menu of the original
So
Brilliant
we've
and
got
the new
we've
Brilliant
got
Gastro?
we've got our favourites, or we've got customer favourites, or we get in trouble if we don't bring those
Yes.
along. You're right, you're absolutely right. But we've got new things like, you know, tandoori chicken burger. We've never had it on the Brilliant menu, so we've got that on our menu. Having something on the menu that everyone likes is a good choice. So look at this. Oh, melted cheese. There we go. Doesn't get better than melted cheese. There we go. Ooh, nice crisp bun. That's what I like. Right, Livon, are they done?
They
Yep,
are.
there we go. I'm
They're
gonna give
nicely
you the-
resting on the levels. So how have you found people have taken to this, the
They love
tandoori chicken burger?
We have another one, paneer and mushroom, the portobello mushroom.
Oh, wow.
And they're going really well.
Awesome.
All right,
Now,
we've got to
what's
have this.
this?
This is our masala mayonnaise. We call
Masala mayonnaise.
it dessinaise.
Dessinaise.
Dessinaise, yeah. And then some tamarind chutney for more flavour. To be honest, those chicken thighs are full of flavour anyway, but oh, I love a bit of chutney. And then obviously you're going to get the burger buns. Oh, I'm hungry. And then,
Oh, beautiful.
I mean, come on.
Stunning. That is amazing. Well, we've got to have a bite.
Yep, right, ready?
You're going to let me, you're going to let me. Oh, that's
Right, watch
very
this go
indulgent.
Oh,
Oh, the juice.
ooh,
Oh, awesome. Really good.
good. Oh, that flavour.
That was one of the best chicken burgers I've had.
Oh,
I'm not even saying that because there are cameras here. Seriously. You need to enter some burger competitions
we should, right?
for sure.
Oh, that
Good
flavour
win.
is so... And you're right about that little, like the burntness. That's where the flavour is.
That's it. You've got the caramelization there. It gives a bit of sweetness as well.
Right, guys, cutlets or steaks?
Oh, if we've got-
We don't have steaks
If you've got
on the
time for
menu.
more, I haven't even like, wow, yeah.
Yeah, cutlets have been flying
Cutlets would
out
be
on our
awesome.
menu, by the way.
Oh,
And,
they look amazing.
and just look, quality of this. This is from British Premium Meats. They've been supporting us, and it's so important to have a supplier who can offer quality and consistency at all times.
Yes.
So anyway, here we go. We've got a bowl.
Yeah.
Let me get all my cutlets. You can carry on eating your burger.
So I'll help you. I feel bad. I can't just
no,
be here
you can.
eating while
Go
you're
ahead.
just working hard.
Technically, you're not
we'll eat it
supposed to
afterwards.
eat in the kitchen.
Of course.
But this is for fun.
Yes.
Again, one thing I always say about cutlets is lamb, when you've got quality meat like this, you don't want to kill the flavour of the meat itself.
Correct.
So I keep this so
Minimal.
simple.
Yeah.
I keep this so simple.
Yeah.
Right, don't give all my secrets away, guys. But this is my
Sorry,
magic.
we owe it to our viewers. You know, it's our duty.
This is our magic masala. And you
Okay.
can only get the magic masala from us.
Okay.
That's a secret.
What's the gist of it?
The gist of it is 31 different spices.
Wow.
There's some red chili extra going in, and ginger garlic paste, of course, because we love ginger garlic paste in there.
That's the base of so many dishes. It's always there. It's the mainstay.
Yeah. But you know, in this is olive oil. But in this dish, if you don't want to add the green chili, you don't have to. I normally go in with a little bit of lemon juice on this. Quite a few cutlets here.
But this marinade, it's not really for tenderizing because it's spring lamb, isn't it? It's not a mutton chop, so
Exactly.
you don't need much.
You don't need a tenderizing cutlet.
This is more for just flavour.
That's it, yep. And this is coarse black pepper. And all I'm going to do is not get a bigger bowl like I should have done, but just literally
Yeah.
marinate, get my hands dirty, making sure that everything is on those
Mixed,
cutlets
yeah.
and mixed properly. I won't add smoked paprika to this one. You can,
Are you
but
sure?
smoked paprika's in my magic masala already.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a secret. So you've already given enough secrets where you don't need to give it
No,
all.
no more. Don't tell Dad. I'll get in big trouble.
Yeah.
And you know what? don't even leave them to marinate. Let's just get them on that grill.
Wicked.
Oh, these are my favorite. I have these with masala fries.
Okay.
That's all you need.
That's it. That's all you
Lamb
need. That's all you
cutlets.
need in life.
That's it. Lamb cutlets with some masala fries on this electric rabata grill from
Again,
the
look at the
Clayovens.
flames coming from it.
Because Levon, you know, like my dad always tells me, when he started in the restaurant business, he used to communicate with your dad.
Yeah, they know each other.
So we're quite similar
Yes.
in that way, that you've taken over your dad's business, I've taken over dad's business.
Yeah.
And isn't that such a nice feeling? Because when I remember when I came to see you, you were saying my dad knew your dad, you know.
No.
They used to liaise back in the day.
And that connection for the next generation to be working
and there's
together.
a story to tell.
Yeah,
and
no,
now
it's
obviously
beautiful.
when they meet each other, they talk about that kind of time.
Yeah, no,
and
they must be so
to
proud. And
reminisce.
it's obviously it's a lot of weight on our shoulders.
And
you
is
know,
it
the
this?
family
You've had the
traditions.
same name, my dad said.
Yes, yeah.
For all those years.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
always been the
name's
Clayoven
never-
company. Yeah, it's always been Clayovens.
And look, now everyone knows you. Everywhere I go, I was shopping in London yesterday and I saw your products like in the window, and that's when I sent you a picture.
Yeah, you
You're like,
did.
It's so good. It's
No,
so good.
thank
I
you.
mean,
No,
I
that
sing
makes
your
us so
praises.
proud. Thank you.
I sing your praises everywhere wherever I go, because the thing is, in a kitchen and as a chef in the industry, it's very important for me to vouch for the pieces of kit that I use.
Correct.
And you know, something like this makes my life as a chef so easy. I mean, I know once I came to you with a spec of, you know, what do I do? I think it was for one of the colleges when the electric kitchens were they were starting up. And you hadn't done an electric clay oven, and you did one for the college.
Yes, I think we did. Yeah,
And I think
it
that was your
one
first
of our first
one. All right, I take credit for that. I am
That's it.
taking credit for that.
Yeah. You're doing a lot of work with colleges.
Yeah, I still work closely with the University of West London.
Yes.
And and West London College as well. That's something that I really enjoy, you know.
Teaching the next generation.
Yeah, even if it's a demonstration, even if it's a talk with students, because this is how we want to encourage the younger generation to get into
And
this.
it gives you energy as well, you know,
Definitely.
like
I love it.
it's reciprocal.
And
No, that's great.
when they are so intrigued by, you know, wow, you can make this dish in an hour, let's get on with it. And then they make it themselves and they get to take the food home with them, because we do like kids cookery courses here
And you're
now.
very proud, you know, they're proud of their, you know,
Yeah, and then they go and
achievements.
rave about it to their parents that we made this, you know, with Dipna today. And it's a very nice feeling.
Amazing. So it must be so busy, no? So it's with the restaurant, entrepreneurial, you know, activities, and then you're an author as well.
Yeah, got the 3
amazing.
books now.
3 books.
But you know what, Livon, what would be good is a book on grill,
Yeah.
on grill recipes, just solely grilling.
Yeah.
That might be my next book.
Okay.
That might be, it could be called Brilliant Gastro.
Yeah.
And then like we could have like tagline, grill time or something like that.
Sounds good. Heard it first here.
Yeah, and sponsored by the Clayovens company.
Heard it first here. But
These are
any
smelling
other
good.
new things coming up in the pipeline for you, or it's just focusing here, making sure
We're
the helm.
always trying to come up with ideas, but there's loads going on. Me and Dad are still doing the TV stuff, which is good. This transition has been a big
whenever I'm
one.
hungover in the morning, I turn on TV, I see you. I'm so proud when I
Yeah.
see you. I'm like, oh, amazing.
Yeah, so we do continue to do that.
Brilliant.
But
Brilliant
there's
being the
always-
operative word.
Yeah, and we obviously continue to work with the stadiums for big events. And now having lots of inquiries about this place, if they can take over the whole place, you know. So Shank, my brother's already taken on a few like big events, which is great.
Oh,
Oh
amazing.
yeah, you rest them.
Yeah, it's got a nice colour. Let me move them up to rest. Cook through.
How do you like your lamb cooked?
I like it rare. It depends, you know, I'm not sure if many of your
So
customers
here we go.
do.
Dad likes it well done.
Yes, the older generation do. It's like a...
Cutlets are not supposed to be
No,
well
no,
done.
but it's,
chops you can understand, although like sometimes people do refer to these as lamb chops.
Yeah.
They're lamb cutlets, but it doesn't matter.
Same
but
with my parents, the Mediterranean background, it's got to be, you know, people, you know, they tend to want it well done, but, you know, they're all ready to eat straight now. So maybe, okay, we won't cook these too much longer then.
start to finish on that rabata.
But just even at high level, you see the fat rendering right at the high level. This is like 30 centimeters above the actual cooking level, and it's rendering and bubbling really nicely.
And look, we don't serve this many in a portion, but this is for us, okay? So we're
portion
just
of-
piling them up, piling them
This is
up.
the royal portion.
Yeah, this.
This is the king's portion.
Oh, that looks so good already. There's a particular way I like the bones.
Yeah.
And obviously we put a bit of garnish on to make them look pretty. But to be honest, I just want to eat them, as I'm sure you do as well. There's a bit of coriander here.
Oh, yeah, wonderful.
I mean, you can squeeze a bit of lemon on there as well, but you don't need it just to eat it.
That's it.
Lamb cutlets
Well done.
like this. No, well done. You were the one who cooked them.
Please.
You go
please,
first this
no.
time. Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
okay.
going first.
All
You
right,
go first
okay.
this time.
Thank you. I think it'll be quite hot, huh?
Yeah,
It's still quite hot.
the fat. Oh,
No, that's beautiful. So that's a nice,
that is perfect.
the medium well.
Whoa. Wow.
It's nice to have the little spring onion garnish.
This has not been filming, it's been a feast.
No. No.
Livon, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
No, a
Thank you.
huge thank you for creating this piece of kit for us.
You're welcome. Good luck with the future of Brilliant Gastro, and I
Thank
know
you.
it's going to have another 50 years like the original, and may it be blessed and continue to grow.
thank you so much, and big up.
congratulations.
Big up to the Clayovens company.
Oh,
They're the best.
thank you.